Good morning, team. In today's presentation, we will be going over the new Family Medical Leave Act and the social media usage policies adopted by our department. The Family Medical Leave Act applies to all Cape Coral Fire Department employees. This policy grants 12 to 26 weeks of off time within the physical calendar year of occurrence. The leave may be paid, unpaid, or a combination of the two. To be eligible, the employee must be employed for a minimum of 52 weeks and have reported a minimum of 1,250 hours. The four qualifying options for Medical Leave Act under this policy are caring for the birth of a child, foster care or adoption of a newly placed child, serious health conditions to the employee or to their immediate family, which includes a spouse, child, or parent. Military caregiver leave is care of an ill or wounded service member. Note that the first three options qualify for 12 weeks of time off and 26 weeks for the fourth option. If you are approved for the leave, employee status and benefits will remain the same. You will, however, be responsible to notify your supervisor periodically of your status and intent to return to work. Failure of the employee to return to work upon the expiration of qualified family medical leave will be subject to termination unless a non-family medical leave, paid or unpaid leave absent is granted. Social media usage policy. The social media usage policy addresses the use of departmental social media accounts and personal social media accounts. Employees should avoid posting confidential organizational information using their social media accounts. Do not use a personal cell phone to communicate patient information or post, transmit, or otherwise disseminate confidential information. Using ethical slurs, insults, and discriminatory or defamatory information or language is prohibited. Additionally, posting images that are public records is prohibited. In general, department personnel are free to express themselves as private citizens on social media sites to the degree that their speech does not impair or impede the performance of the duties or negatively affect the public perception of the department. Take responsibility for what you post, and remember, think before you post. If in doubt, leave it out. Firefighters and other governmental employees are often held to a higher ethical standard than the public. With this comes legal and administrative repercussions if rules, policies, and laws are not followed. Legal repercussions can include, but are not limited to, individual liability and civil lawsuits for mishandling patient information or defamation. If any of the prohibited activities are violated within the policy, you can be civilly sued by the individual person. Administratively, employees can face termination, demotion, written reprimand, counseling, and involuntary administrative leave with or without pay. All investigations into employee misconduct or violations of policies and procedures will be thoroughly investigated and follow the Department Standing Order 203.01, Corrective Action Process. Remember, policies are put in place to provide guidance to all personnel when dealing with fire department specific issues and situations. This helps ensure department activities are consistent, effective, and safe. Does anybody have any questions before we close?
Yes. Does the child have to be yours to qualify for family medical leave?
If the baby is dependent upon you as the caregiver, then yes, you will qualify for family medical leave.
Why can I speak and post freely to my personal social media accounts? I have First Amendment protected rights.
Case law has determined that when governmental employees speak or write on their own time on topics unrelated to their employment, the speech can have First Amendment protection. But when that speech involves the department and or the public interest, the governmental employer may impose certain restrictions on the speech of its employees. These restrictions can be found in the social media policy.
Don't we have qualified immunity?
In Florida, it is called the Good Samaritan Act, which protects any person from civil damages who in good faith renders emergency care or treatment in the direct response to emergency situations. The immunity provided by the state is not absolute, meaning if you are careless, reckless, and or negligent, you can lose the protection of the state. If there are no further questions, thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of your day.